This whole week, I've just been thinking about a quote from Tolkien's The Lord of the Rings, and it's Gandalf talking to the other fellowship, and he's talking about Gollum, how they shouldn't underestimate his capacity to do good, not because he's trying to do good, but when you have an invested villain, like a dedicated, diligent villain, there comes a point where they betray even themselves. They inadvertently betray their own mission, because as much as my heart is broken for all the abuse that Meghan had to go through in that family. It was also in a way a blessing in disguise, because she left the UK. She no longer works for the institution. She's still a part of that family, but her not being that close to them, like her distance, that removed proximity, is such a blessing in disguise. Because can you imagine them not somehow blaming Andrew's scandal on Meghan? Like, can you imagine how this would have been written if Meghan still lived in those palaces? Those people would have absolutely, without a doubt, found a way to somehow, even the email leaks, like Fergie's email leak a few weeks ago, and all of the stuff that's been leaking, somehow I just know this would have been blamed on Meghan. This would have worked because she would have been the person that she is, the person that they've painted as, like, the one who can't keep her mouth shut. And we know why they use that particular stereotype. Yeah, but so I don't know. I feel like sometimes, your enemies think they are burying you, but in fact, they're planting a seed. Like, that's how I'm looking at this whole thing. They planted a seed, and now she's over in Montecito, just, and like a flower in the spring, she can't help but bloom. But Bona, they're stuck there on that cold island dealing with all of this. Like, this was such a blessing in disguise, Spaghetti. This was such a blessing in disguise. Like, never underestimate your enemy's capacity to uplift you and harm themselves in their mission